I wonder what you've learned about what it takes to sort of operate with a lead against this Indiana team.
I don't think it's anything super tactical. I don't think it's anything X's and O's wise. Really, it's just you have to. You can't play like you're up and just try to run the clock out. Because they can put points on the board in a hurry. So you got to try to continue to score with them, and then keep getting stops on the other end. And not even look at how much time's on the clock. You just got to continue to try and play like the game's tied. Try to keep winning the game each possession, one at a time. And you can't get caught up playing the score.
Front right.
Andrew Schlecht with The Athletic. Chet, you guys are able to convert a lot more shots in the paint and at the rim than you did in game one. Just thoughts on how you guys are able to accomplish that?
I think we did a good job of being aggressive and then playing more on 2 feet, making some decisions in that mid-paint area, where in last game we were, kind of just putting up those shots. I think we did a better job of finding some better looks, whether it was dunker spacing or kickouts or whatever it might be. I feel like we did a good job of, slowing down in that space.
That's me.
Jenny on the right.
Jenny Carlson with the Oklahoman. Hey, Chet, Mark said that Indiana's offense is a conceptual offense, and you have to play conceptual defense against them. I know when it comes to Tyrese, you've got to have great on-the-ball pressure with him, but what are the rest of y'all doing, or what did you do tonight to make his job harder, to make their offense, more difficult for them out there?
We have to play to our principles. We've been working on them all year. We can't just forget who we are, and then we have to communicate. It's really loud in there, and we wouldn't want it to be any other way. The fans bring us a lot of energy, but you really have to communicate when it's loud, especially when somebody's up guarding the ball. They can't see everything behind them, so they're trusting you to communicate with them. And whoever's guarding the screener, kind of, and whether they're in coverage or something else, they got to trust the people behind them to communicate with them what's going on, and trust that everybody's going to be in the right spots, and then just try and execute over and over. It's a long game. There's a lot of possessions. They're throwing a lot of things out there every possession, so you just got to trust that communication and execution will get the job done.
Back left.
Anthony Sater with The Athletic. How good did the big-to-big lob feel, especially considering you guys didn't even go with the double big lineup in game one?
I always love playing with Hart, especially when he's throwing lobs up to me. But at the end of the day, it was just 2 points. It's a good play for us, so we got to look for it whenever that situation's kind of given to us. But try to keep emotions out of it.
Player who gets really upset between games, and that fuels you if you have a bad game one, or do you just try to shake it off?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, a little bit of both. You don't want to get so wrapped up emotionally that you can't process why things happened, good or bad. And then you also have to have a level of care. If you're just like, whatever, I don't think that's good either. So I'd say I have a good middle ground of not getting overly emotional, but also caring enough to try and always be better next game, whether I have a good game or not.
Dan on the left, third row.
Dan Devine, Yahoo Sports. It seemed like you and Isaiah were both setting ball screens a little bit higher tonight, maybe a little bit closer up to half court. Just wondering what benefits that provides for Shea or for Jada when they're getting downhill?
I wouldn't necessarily say that that's a tactical point or anything. I'd say that's just where the screens happen to be set.
Marcus, back left.
Marcus Thompson with The Athletic. Chet, how would you explain or describe Caruso's energy levels for a 30-year-old man?
Don't disrespect our GOAT like that, man. He's one of those guys who you know is going to bring it every single night, whether he's 22 or 30. It doesn't matter. He's going to bring it, and I feel like as a collective we really feed off of that, and then also his ability to kind of process things that are happening out there and relay it and communicate it to everybody else is really important for us. So, hopefully that doesn't fade away as the years go on.
Last two questions. Fourth row on the right.
Valencia King, Real Talk Sports. Chet, Mark mentioned how he knew as a collective you guys would improve from game 1 to game 2, but specifically you. When you think about his belief in you, how has he helped you grow, not even just on the court, but even off the court as a player?
It's extremely important. When other people instill confidence in you, it allows you to play more confident. It allows you to have trust in what's going on, have trust in what he's telling me and us as a collective. And then also a big part of that is he has to trust that I'm going to do everything it takes to be better after bad games or bad plays or whatever. It's all about trusting that the other party has the right process in mind. He always has the right process in mind, and I try to as well. And from there, you can kind of build out a good working relationship, good ability to continue to improve and be better together.
Last one on the right, fourth row.
Adam Francisco, Suave Report. This was OKC's first finals win since June 12th, 2012. What does it mean, or what does that mean to you, and what were you doing in 2012?
2012, I was stuffing in the back of a SUV going on 12-hour car trips for AU tournaments and sitting playing, what's that game? It's like Jetpack Joyride on the iPads in the back of the car. That's a pull right there. But yeah, it's hard to think about stuff like that because we are in it. We won a game, but that isn't the end goal. So we got to continue to try and be better as the series goes on.
Thank you, Chet.